What's up, ladies and gentlemen? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Skullboy, and welcome to my review of AoE Optimus Prime. So, I guess we'll get started. First off, starting with the box. The box art is amazing, and I've heard claims of it being AI. It is not AI, because I have seen people actually drawing the art and testing the shadings. So, if you think it's AI, you're wrong, because it's not. Maybe partly. I honestly don't know. But God, the art looks so good on the side here. It looks amazing. Yet again, my one complaint with the box is no numbers. That's just my big problem, because like they're different now. Because they had the numbers. This box was perfect. I don't get why the plastic windows definitely needed to come back, but I don't get. Because yes, the plastic windows definitely. I'm glad they're back, but the numbers. Why are the numbers missing? Why was it your idea to get rid of the numbers? So I don't know. But anyways, we'll move on to the figure. So here is one of the best Bayverse Optimus Prime designs in the movies. It's a good figure. The backpack. Hang on, I gotta adjust my damn tripod here for a second. It likes to wobble. I need to get a better tripod. The backpack is atrocious, and I'll just take these off. We'll get back to the accessories, honestly. Hang on. Now, if you're wondering what happened to my hand, I accidentally impaled myself with a piece of wood I was working with. No need to worry. No infection, no nothing. Just stabbed myself. Ugh. There we go. Alright. So, overall, this figure is fantastic, and the robot mode looks pretty good. Other than the fact that the smokestacks are here, and they're supposed to be up here, but they're here. I was never bothered by it. I've seen other reviews of this guy, and they're like talking about like, oh, I don't like this. It's here. It's supposed to be here. I'm like, I don't care. It's fine. It's pretty sleek unless you give it a side profile look. It's pretty fine. You barely ever see it. But anyways, the detailing on this is so nice. Like, the feet is so good. Hang on, I gotta focus. The feet are amazing. And, like, the whole skirt piece. The skirt piece in the transformation is genius. We'll wait until we get to transformation for that. But yeah, the way the skirts work in transformation, I was shocked on the airplane. Because I got these before we left on my trip. Because we were taking a trip somewhere. On the airplane, I had this because I had gotten them at a Target before we left, and then I had rushed to open them, took their instructions, just took the figures and shoved them in my backpack with the other figures, and then on the airplane, like halfway through the flight, when we got to no turbulence, steady air area, I pulled this guy out and learned the transformation and everything, and oh my god, the way the skirt pieces and everything work with transformation, it's shocking. But yet again, let's come back to the backpack. The backpack, you can work it because it has these tabs on the side. That little slot right there. Tabs with that. This tabs into that slot right there. And sorry if sound a little weird today. I'm tired. My mom and I did a lot of work the other day, yard work, and my body was exhausted today, and I did some more work today, and that's what the wood stab is from. So I'm absolutely exhausted right now. So, and then just transform the backpack, and then there is a swivel joint. So you can just pop it off, and boom, separate backpack. Bada-booshka. So, there's a backpack. We'll come back to that. But then, if you have this figure, I suggest watching this review or watching others to know what to do, unless you already figured it out for yourself. So what you do with the backpack piece, now that it's off, you just fold this in and then fold this down. And it's a little weird and it's a little lump, but honestly it doesn't bother me. But now we have a clean robot mode. And the back profile is a little odd because of the front of the truck, but anyways, whatever. And the one thing I've always had a problem with is the shoulder accessories. What the hell am I talking about? The shoulder pads, because I guess we'll get to the accessories now. Because the shoulder pads they interrupt the shield movement. I've tried to play with it multiple times and pose it, and it just interrupts, and especially the way it goes out here, so I can't get, like, a straight out unless I, like, twirl it back here, and then boom, it's fine. But, yeah. So, and then, so, I guess we'll get started with the most important item in this entire box set. It's just the accessories. That's the one figure. God, I'm an idiot. There we go. I have a camera in my face, so I can't really see what I'm doing. So the Sword of Judgment. This is a badass sword, and I did not expect it to be this big. My next few reviews, I'm going to put a ruler in it. I do not have a ruler on me right now. Honestly, I think I could go get one. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. And I didn't find a ruler. I found a yardstick. So let's find the lowest spot. Okay, it's bumping my roof. Lovely. It's bumping the ceiling. Okay. So the Sword of Judgment is about, and I'm gonna do them every 6 inches long. That's amazing. I didn't realize how long that was. I mean, hang on. Let's move this out of the way. I'm gonna bring Commander Class Jetfire in here, who is a foot tall, by the way. See if he even fits on camera. Barely. And yeah, he's about, the Sword of Judgment is about at the start of the hip joint, up at the waist joint. So, it's pretty tall. So if you have this figure and you don't have AoE Prime, just look at this and look at the size. So, there you go. Let's move Jetfire out of the way. I will have a review of Jetfire coming out soon. I just need to film it still. I have a lot of filming I need to do. Oh, and also, by the way, the reason I haven't uploaded is because I've been really busy with life. My school's gotten a little out of hand with I'm really behind in some stuff, so I have been taking my time, and so that's why I haven't uploaded in, like, I don't know, like 3 weeks. I haven't looked at the last video I uploaded. But, so what you can do either is you take this off, although this, just taking the handle off of the sword is just because, so it can fit in other figures' hands, like, very easily. But what you can do here is, because he's a leader class, he better have a lot of leader classes should have articulated hands, but if they don't, they obviously make up for something else, if you know Transformers, like I do. And then put the sword in, and then boom. It's surprisingly, weirdly, I think the 5mm peg that is actually on the handle is a little small. It's like more like 4.5 or something, because it spins way too easily. But yeah, the sword looks pretty good with him. And then there is this articulation, and I will come back to that articulation, because articulation is the most boring part, in my opinion, of reviews. So, well, I might do it last, or second to last, before transformation, I don't know. And then the shield, I guess you could either put on either arm. It just looks a little bit better not on the arm with the sword. It looks better with, hang on, that one. And then, boom. Like, looks amazing. Especially without the backpack. And we'll get to this in a second, and that, but this, I almost lost this, actually, when we were on our trip. I lost it in my brother's couch. Fortunately, my mother found it, W-mom, and then, so, we'll get to the sword now, we'll get to the hand sword, there we go, and also, forgive the fact that my camera wobbles, because my tripod absolutely sucks ass, so, yeah, let's get the elbows straightened back out. Now, it's the arm sword that he loses almost immediately in the movie. He, like, pulls it out, shoves it in Galvatron's chest, then it disintegrates, and that's it. I'm really happy they included this, but there really was no reason to. And also the fact that it's silver. Like, I really wish they could have done, like, an orange paint or something. I'm kind of upset about that. But the original tactic here with this, God, I'm an idiot. I need to learn English. So there's that, and it looks like this when you put it on. But I really didn't like the fact that the wrist was, like, the hand was so obtuse, like, at some angles. So, like, I was like, alright, how can I fix this? So what I did was I fold this down. I turned the hand around, and then fold it up as, ooh, cannot rotate like that. Fold it up as far as I can while steadying out the sword, and it looks so much better. And then if you really want some detail, fold up the hand a little bit, and then it looks like kind of like his fans, or his hands and fingers. Oh, I know why I said fans. I was going to say fingers, and then they ended up turning into hands, and then I combined them, it's fans. Please ignore me, I'm an idiot. But yeah, so it just looks a whole lot better with the turned around hand and a little bit of open fingers. And it just looks so much better. Also, I don't know why it kind of sucks. I don't know why it's not being in focus. It looks a little choppy and weird. So forgive that. I will figure that out later. I don't actually have a camera. I'm just using my phone. So there's accessories, technically. There's this, but really it's just for storage on the backpack because it's right here. And you plug that in here, and then the sword goes in there, and then the shield goes there, and then the sword there's a tab here, and the sword has a slot there, and I gotta line it up, and hopefully I don't scratch off the shit. I can't scratch off the paint, that'll look horrible. Alright, and that's that storage, and then you take this, and then plug those two together, and then you... And I'm only doing this off of the backpack, because I've taken the backpack off, and it's kind of hard to put on once I've taken it off. So... boom, that's kind of what it'll look like on his back if you do it the correct way, like the sword like that, and the sword like that, and the shield like that, and boom, that is the, oh wait, gotta fix the window. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but ADHD has to fix it. Okay. So, articulation. Head rotates, it can't do a 360 because of these collar pieces, but the head actually doesn't have a good range of looking up, but technically if you tilt it to the side a little bit, it'll look up, but then you can actually, like, take the head off, and it has a very easy, accessible put on, because they're coming out with another figure like this, with the wrist arm gauntlets, if you don't already know, and it's Nemesis Prime, because this is the 4th movie, Nemesis Prime is coming out for the 5th movie, and you can swap out the heads, so you can put this regular head, and not like Purple Eye, Red Scar, face, this one, on the Nemesis Prime body, and all that's different really is just the gauntlets, and then I think they'll just figure something else out for the transformation for that. If it doesn't, I don't think it interrupts anything. No, it doesn't interrupt anything at all, so yeah, head articulation like that, 360 here, 360 there, articulation all the way down here, which you can do with a sword. I just don't like doing it because apparently, I don't know why, it's just when I try and do it, it looks really bad. So I'm not going to do any poses with the sword doing that. And then there is, if you flip up the hit skirts, there is a 360 waist rotation because there needs to be because of the transformation. Fold these. What did I just hear? Is my dog growling? I don't know. My dog was probably growling. These have articulation, and then they can do like full loops and stuff. See, it's both of them. Elbow articulation, double elbows, because you need it for the transformation, yet again. And the knee, I've actually never really used the knee joint. The knee joint's pretty fairly new, because I barely ever bend the knees. I don't know why, it's just some figures, when I get them posed, it's more in the ankles and the hips than the knees. But sometimes I do bend the knees for posing. So, yeah, and then there's foot articulation and ankle rocker, which is a crazy ankle rocker pivot. Like, look at this. It's crazy. The width of the ankle, the splits that Optimus Prime, being as agile as he can be, he should be able to pull the splits. We've just never seen him do it. Okay, well, if I miss anything, let me know in the comments of a review, because this is like my 3rd review entirely ever. Oh, I got some dirt. I got schmutz on my hand, hang on. Okay, I got a little more cleaned off. But yeah. But I do have a lot of other new figures. I have Sentinel Prime. I did finally get Transformers 1 Megatron, finally, after looking for him forever on eBay. God, the prices were horrible. I will reflect more on that in his review. Actually, see, there's one thing, let me know in the comments if you want to see one giant bunch review of the Transformers figures, because there's only 4 out right now, and I'm going to do a review after I get back from the other trip we're going on like the 4th of June, as of filming this. As of filming this, it is the 30th of May, 2025. And with a lot of reviews, I do like same day posting, but I do some pre-recorded stuff. I just haven't yet, but I plan on doing more like pre-recorded. Like I'm probably gonna film like 2 more maybe today. Let's see how I feel after this one. But yeah, so we have a trip we're going on. It's a family member's graduation. But anyways, let's get the backpack back on for transformation. Get on. Get on. There we go. Alright, so what you do first for transformation is fold that up, pop this down, fold this out, fold this, make sure this is kind of out of the way. Hello, work. And then what I like to do, I honestly don't know the correct way to actually get this popped out, but I just kind of fiddle with it, and then that just pops off, and I pull the chest out and get move the other one. Then I straighten the head out because it's good. I don't want anything snapping or breaking off. And also, something I recently realized is that when I try and lift and then pull, this little piece right here catches on the collars. So I had to like straighten it and then push up. Like it's really weird. Instead of don't pull and then pull, there's like it just push, just like boom, and then snap this down. And then there's that, and then we gotta swivel that around, and then hip skirts. Yeah, this is the genius part of the transformation. Hip skirts fold right here, and then you pop these off, and as you saw from the back profile of the no backpack version of this figure, the hip skirts fold in, and that becomes the front of the truck. Now, engineering for this figure is wild. So the transformation aspects of this figure are wild. And then you get those tabbed in when you bring that down, and make sure this area, because this comes out, and you just got to make sure it's swiveled all the way in there. And then this will pop there, and boom, that's all the hip skirts dealt with. It's wild. And then you got to push here, and then put that there, and then I get confused sometimes with these. Boom. Oh, come on. There we go. Now, let me know in the comments if you want a Shockwave transformation short, because I probably can do it. I just don't want to, because it's a useless vehicle mode, and I hate it so much. The robot mode is so much better than the vehicle mode. It's like the tank cannon is not even centered, as you saw in my Shockwave review. But if you really want to see the transformation process, I can probably make a short of it. So, come on, stop being a pain. Is that because, yeah, like these, there's little spots in here that have the like tab in. It's probably really dark, but you can probably see that right there. It goes on this tab, and sometimes it just hates to cooperate. Anyways, we get that. Come on, camera in my face is being a pain. Okay, get those tabbed. No. Okay, tab. Hang on. Tab together. Ah! My earbuds fell off my studio. They just went whoop, gone off the side, because this paper that I'm using for the bottom is like much bigger than the table, so it's like, as you can tell right there, it's not all that secure. But if I just set something light on it, not like any heavy, not like the whole figure, because that'll go down hard. So, and then you fold this down, because let's see if I can find it. Where'd it go? I don't know where that tab is. What the hell? I thought there was a tab there, but I guess I must be wrong. And then remember to re-tab these, because they untab sometimes. I hate it so much. And then make sure this goes down and tabs that in. Oh, God. These damn shoulder pads. I'm actually going to start tweaking. Okay. Come on. Get tabbed in. No. Stop it. Stop being stupid. There we go. So that's the entire front end of the truck done, and I can already tell you from here, and I'm pretty sure you can already tell, this is going to be an amazing truck mode. Like, I shit you not. This is going to be an amazing truck mode. I've had this figure pretty much a week. Yeah, I've had this figure for a week now. because we got it on Wednesday, and we left on Wednesday, last Wednesday. We left on the 21st and got back the 28th. Oh, come on. Okay, rotate the waist. That's the waist rotation right there. Twist the thigh rotation in. Make sure this is lined up. If you can tell with the rest of the gas can that's in there, you can see it if you can. Fold this toe thing out, toe thing hitch, whatever. And again, as you can tell, my brain's running out of energy too. I should probably eat something. I haven't eaten anything since like breakfast this morning, and that was a very small, sad bowl of oatmeal. Yeah, come on. Also, you can't see my face, but my tongue is out right now. Like, I'm actually fully locking in for this. Come on. Line up. Okay, hang on. What I'm going to do first is tab these dumbasses together. Hello? Why are you like this? Hello? Stop being... Oh my god. Okay, tabbed, and then... Tabbed. Oh, sorry, I bumped the camera there for a second. There we go. Alright, and then... Make sure those tabs line up and just go in. I don't know exactly if they have exact slots. Just make sure they stay there, because we'll revisit that at some point, because they love to come out. And then pop this. Oh, shit. Did not mean to do that. Pop this out of that. Fold this up here, and then there are little tooth tabs right here. Little tab into the little slots here. Hopefully, I'll show you the area that they're in, so you because I don't know why my light is so dim right now. It's actually like plugged into the power. It's not a battery. It's plugged into the house. So unless the house is having any malfunctions, I doubt the light would be. Hang on, give me a second. I'm gonna see if I can fix my light. Be back. Okay, I cannot turn the brightness up, so that is just how dim it is right now. But yeah. Tap. No. Okay, that is the truck mode, and good lord, look at this. Make sure that stays in. But also, like, I have Transformers 1 Optimus Prime, and he has the front tabs and everything for his backpack, and it drags sometimes. But this, oh my god, it rolls worth a dream. And I prefer not to show you the weapon storage. It's just because I don't use it. It's stupid. I just prefer having the nice, sexy truck mode. But yeah, it's a all around good figure. It just rolls. I cannot get over how well this figure rolls. It rolls worth a dream. Get out of the shot. Like, it's actually such a clean roll. Like, it's amazing roll. Make sure some stuff are tabbed in. Make sure everything's all settled in and everything. Not stop tabbing out. Sorry. I start tweaking at when something doesn't work. Alright, so that would be AoE Optimus Prime. I guess I will just end this off on a note of the one thing that I have a problem with this figure. The backpack in robot mode. Other than this, the vehicle mode is wild. I would display it in vehicle mode, but that's not how my shells work. Also, keep it up. I want to see, like, I did like 5 likes last video. And I wanted to do a collection tour. I might just do it anyways, but still, like, show me some love. I need like 5 or 10 views on this video, and I will do a collection tour. Probably will do one anyways, but it'll probably be later if I don't get that. But if I do hit the goal, then I will probably do it a lot sooner. That'll be the goal. If you want to see it like now or like soon, like 10 views. Come on, share it with your friends or family, but whatever. Whoever's interested in Transformers, like not anyone is like just your best friend, and they're not gonna like this or understand anything. I have all kinds of schmutz on my hand from dealing with dirt and the wood. So, but anyways, I guess that's gonna be the end for now. Yeah. So, truck mode. And then, I guess, on the last note, I guess I will show you the weapon storage, because also something I learned recently by watching a YouTube short is this tab and that go, like, right Come on. Tab in. No, stop fighting it. Stop resisting. Okay, there's that, and then do that, and then I think it's this way, and then you put the sword in that little slot right there, and boom. That's weapon storage. Like I said, oh, my band-aid's coming off. It sucks. So I guess I'll see you in the next one, which is probably going to be. Let's see. I'm trying to think of something to review. I think I might review. Oh, I have the aerial bots too. I have both aerial bots, so I think I'm gonna film them after this. So that'll probably be coming out next week, because I'm kind of getting a strategy where I'm gonna make like one video, like multiple videos in one day, and then do like 1 or 2 a week. I guess that works. So, alright, well, I'll see you in the next time. So yeah, I guess it'll be the aerial bots that you'll see me. So,